Hi, I'm Scott Clem. I'm the guy behind this GoFundMe fundraising page for Bring Back Family Friendly TV. Just wanted to pop in and give you a quick rundown of what we're doing here. We have the opportunity to purchase a construction permit for a brand new digital low power television station. Now, this is a local station. It will be a locally oriented station in the area where the permit is located. But we're going to have a lot of programming that is in the public domain. So actually, we're going to be able to have a live internet stream and legally broadcast just about everything that we put out over the air. So anyone in the world is going to be able to see this. And of course, we'll be letting you know where that live internet stream is once we get it up and running. But what we're doing is we are trying to secure a permit for a brand new digital low power television station. And let me kind of briefly explain the process. You file an application with the Federal Communications Commission when you are wanting to put a station on the air. That's the first step, is filing an application. That has been done. The construction permit is what is issued when the application, the original application, is granted. And the construction permit authorizes the permittee to go ahead and build the station and put it on the air, after which time testing can begin. And then at some point soon thereafter, the license is applied for once the station is on the air. I do want to explain something else. The permit has been issued. I want to stress that. The permit has been issued. The authorization has been made by the FCC for the construction and the unofficial launch of the station, which means that no one can come in. When we buy this permit, no one can come in and take it away from us. There will be no competing applications. The time for that, the opportunity for that has passed. No one can come in and take this out from under us. Once we buy the permit, we are authorized to build the station and put it on the air and then apply for the license. Again, what we're doing is we're wanting to establish a totally family-friendly program lineup, along with local news, things of local interest, things that will draw the local people in so that we can keep them connected to us. Once we have them, we want to be able to hang on to them. So we're going to be very locally oriented with this. However, as I said, we will have a live internet stream. You will be able to, even if you're not in the area where the station is, you will be able to see it. We will let you know where that live internet stream will be. And this is only the first station. We don't intend to stop here. We intend to establish stations in markets across the country with family-friendly programming. And each of those stations will be just like the first. It will be locally oriented to its particular specific area. And we believe that this will pull in more people and be able to hold the people's interest as we present to them a family-friendly program schedule, local news, sports, weather, things of that sort for their area. And these low-power stations can do a lot for the community that the full-power stations can't do, because full-power stations have a much broader area to serve, and they just don't have time to pay attention to specific areas. Stations like this will. So this is going to be just a major splash, I believe, in not only in the area where the first station will be located, but in every area where we eventually establish a station. And of course, with all of these, we're wanting to do totally family-friendly programming, which, let's face it, is very much needed in this day and time, because there's a lot of smut on the air out there, and it's not good for anyone. It's not good for the adults, and it's particularly not good for the children who are watching. And it just, a lot of the modern programming of today really is leading to the total degradation of society. We don't want to be a part of that. In fact, we want to be a part of backtracking, getting things back on track, and putting some really decent, family-friendly stuff on the air to watch. Imagine being able to sit in front of the television with your kids in the evening and not having to worry about what the kids are going to see or hear. Imagine that. Just think about that for a moment. The entire family can sit down and watch a show together. Every show on this station will be that way. The entire family can sit down and watch, just like they used to do in the old days. The entire family sits down in front of the television. You don't have to worry about what's going to be said or shown on screen, what the kids are going to see or hear. No worries about that, because the smut just isn't there. The filth isn't there. It's totally family friendly. Think about that for just a second. And please do consider supporting us in this venture. I believe this is very important, and I believe it's very much needed. And I encourage you to join us. If you have any questions about the venture, feel free to send me a personal email. My personal email address is topdj955 at hotmail.com. That's TOPDJ955 at hotmail.com. There are some questions that I'm not going to be able to answer right now due to the, what's the word I'm looking for? Legalities. The legalities, that's the word I'm looking for. There are some legalities involved. This is, of course, done through the federal government, through the FCC, and there are some pretty sensitive issues. So there are some things that I won't be able to talk about, but there's nothing secretive about it. It's just legalities, things that I can't comment on at the present time. But if you have any general questions, want some basic information on the venture, that I can answer for you, and I'm more than happy to do that. So again, my email address is topdj955 at hotmail.com. Send me an email if you have a question that I haven't addressed here, and I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. In the meantime, do consider supporting us in this venture, and eventually, if you're not in the area where the first station is established, we will eventually be coming to your area as well. We just need a little boost to get started, and that is where you can come in. So I strongly encourage you to consider supporting us in this venture, and hopefully we'll be bringing family-friendly programming to each and every one of your homes every day and every night very soon. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.